What's up, everybody? It's your boy Busy Blue, and I am back with my first recap and review of Xscape, Still Kicking It, Season 1, Episode 1. I have been a major Xscape fan since forever. So I kind of grew up with a single mother, and she just loved Xscape. She loved Xscape, so I grew up on it. She listened to Xscape, Keith Sweat, just everyone during that time, and it was just like Xscape was definitely one of those groups that I loved. Like I loved. You can put on any Xscape album, and me and my siblings, and we just rock out to it. So I was excited when I heard that they were coming back, and then when they were doing a show, oh, it's lit. He's lit. So I'm excited that they were coming back, and I'm excited that this show is here. Now, Candy, excuse me, y'all, my voice is going out. Now, Candy, I love you. I really do. But this was not a good look for you today. Now, I understand, but this was not a good look for you today. Y'all, let's get into this episode. Y'all get what I'm talking about. So they start with flashbacks talking about how Xscape ran the 90s, how they had these hits, they were at the top of the charts, da-da-da-da. They talked about the breakup, and if you don't know a lot about Xscape, there were so many things that were going on with the group. Mismanagement, no management, just so much was happening. Then at one point, I think Latasha's husband or boyfriend at the time was trying to manage them, and then he was trying to push her up to the front. I remember with their last album, Traces of the Lipstick, they felt that she had more singles, or leads, and it was just a lot. And then Tamika just did some interview. There was no coming back from that. Yo, she called Candy all types of, just laying it low and spreading it wide with anybody who would take a piece. So Candy was like, yo, I'm through. How this show kind of came about was the fact that Jermaine was how the show came about was the fact that Jermaine was trying to produce a film, or at least give the money, at least give the records or money for a film, and it was supposed to be for Candy, for Xscape, and they didn't know about it, and they really didn't like the fact that that was going on. So it just didn't work. They got mad. They're like, look, if anybody's going to do a movie or a biopic or something like that about us, it's gonna be us. And we don't like the fact that Jermaine is, Jermaine Dupri, for those who don't know, is trying to take this over. So now we done. So then they decided to get back together, but before they decided that they wanted to stop the movie, because now this is a new. This plot line is not what they've been saying throughout this whole time. Now, I've been following them closely. I love Xscape. I can't say it enough. I've been following this story closely. I done watched and Googled everything that they've been on. I couldn't get down to the Essence Festival. It was just, I love them. This story that they're saying now was not a story that they had before. But anyway, they wanted to just stop the movie. They wanted to tell their story the way that they wanted to tell the story. But before they can do that, Candy said she needed an apology. Got the apology. Tigger was like, on Big Tigger's show. And then Tigger was like, well, are y'all getting back together? And they were like, yeah, we are. So the show starts with Candy saying, wait. I just want an apology. Now we're a group again. And the show kind of starts. So they all meet up. Candy says Tamika asked that girl, do you feel better since my apology? I meant it or whatever. And she's like, I'm not sure. It's not satisfying. I don't know if it really came from a good place. It's just, Candy was just giving sour this entire time. And I just didn't like it. And I love Candy. So these edits were just really bad. Candy talks about why she's been this way, how she's been the youngest, and how they met, and they've been singing for this long time, and just all of that stuff. Sorry, I know I sound stuffy. So from there, Tasha comes in and she talks about all the offers that they got. People want us over here. People want us over here. The people are wanting us. What are we going to do, right? So they start to talk about, are they doing this together? What are they going to do? And Candy's like, look, I got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if I'm ready to put a group thing together again, or if I'm ready to be a part of this group thing. How about we just do, you know, things here and there, and then we'll figure it out, you know? So, the only thing she wanted to worry about is making sure that the legacy was told properly through their stuff. That was it. So, they met at Jamaica's. It's like, look, I can't believe he tried to do this show, and that's backhanded because he was the person who actually found us. So, for those who don't know, they performed at Jermaine Dupri's birthday party, and they were actually, he signed them. They were the first act signed to So Def. So Candy was like how I was. How you gonna give music away to something and you didn't even ask if that's you're disrespecting us. But then on the flip side too, Candy, I mean, he need the money. Where's Jermaine Dupri checks coming from? He need the money. So they started talking. Latasha's like, look, well, we got stuff going on. S.1 Festival wants us to come down. Detroit wants us to go down. Are we going to be able to do it? We're not getting along, but we need to get the money. And that was my thing. You know what? Let me skip down to that because I feel like I have notes about Tiny and her mother. So we get to rehearsal. Start rehearsing. Everyone's showing up. Tamika's not there because she said, you know, she had IBS. That it was, you know, causing problems. She couldn't get there, so whatever. So they mad. Apparently this is something that Tamika normally does, and now we're just back at it again. Why she's not doing it? Tiny got on the phone where it was like, girl, take some Pepto. Okay, take some pink stuff. And come down here. So she's like, look, we're going to get it together. They started singing You're My Little Secret, and I just melted. Did anybody see ya? Come on. I turned into my house last night. When I got your message in my DM. Because you know that's what Candy be doing now. They just sounded so good. Now, that was the last single that they actually had out. I love Traces of My Lipstick. I can't even think of one song that I don't like from that album. I loved it. What was going on? So they got in there. Tamika, now she coming in. What's going on? You sound good. Give me the microphone. Let's do it. Let's do what we got to do. Da da da. So now they're singing a song. They get to the part, and Candy's like, whoa, wait. That sounds a little different than what we had. Candy didn't come in here with a good attitude at all. But anyway, she says it sounds a little different than what we had. And they're like, oh yeah, we changed up things, but it's going to be okay. Just don't worry about that. They're already mad at Tamika. Tamika talk about some, look, Candy wanted to sing some type of way. And Natasha wanted to sing some type of way. Girl, as long as my check stay the same, I'll do a little background. She's me. As long as my check stay the same, I'll do some background vocals for y'all. I can do a little ooh, no, ooh. You know, she not worried about any of that other stuff. So they're like, look, but something doesn't feel right. They don't know how they do it. They had to change it. So they're talking now about like, yo, this is the version. Candy's like, look, this isn't the version I know. What is this? If y'all don't know a lot about Xscape, at one point in time, Xscape, you know, after they disbanded, the girls was like, look, we need money again because we getting broke. Tiny, Tamika, and Latasha decided that they wanted to try it again. They tried to do it without Candy. Candy, though, had to sign away her rights to the group if she wasn't going to perform with them. Now, Tasha said that they was trying to use that as a scare tactic. Girl, you ain't scaring nobody over here. That's why that show was canceled, okay? Because Candy was like, okay. Okay, I got coins to make from dildos. Okay, she didn't know that yet, but it was coming. So she signed away her thing. During that time, they did different harmonies because, you know, you got to fill in the gap. And Candy does have a specific voice. So now you got to fill in the gap, and they filled in that gap, and they were trying to do that part. Y'all, thank God they decided not to stick with that because it sounded a mess to me. And I don't like to do Candy like that, but Candy was just like, you know, they tried to do the group without me with 3 people. Clearly didn't work because now they need me back. And it's the truth. I like Candy's voice. I've always liked Candy's voice. You know, I even have her albums, you know, I know. I love that album. So, you know, it's going to be hard to do it without her. It's like Danity Kane without Dawn. It's like, how difficult it has been to have Fifth Harmony without Camila. You know, there's some people who their sound make the group. You know, and Candy, you know, she helps with that. Natasha got the voice. She has the voice. She's always had the voice, Curtis. But, so we'll see. They decided to go back to the original thing. Thank God. Drea Kelly from, you know, Hollywood Exes or whatever that show was, she decided her tracks is dried up too. So she's coming in. 1, 2, boom, boom. Cat doing a little bit of, you know. And Candy sitting on the side. I don't twirl. I don't sit like that. I don't wrap my hips. I don't. What Candy did bring up, because she was being such a sourpuss, she brought up the fact that she's self-conscious. She's not a good dancer. I think all of this was the fact that they're trying to move cohesively, and Candy's used to pulling the strings. You can't do that anymore now. Now we're a group. We all got strings, okay? And now we have to, you know, levy them together. So she gets mad. She's not doing this. I don't want to do this. Tamika was like, look, there's 2 practices going on. There's a sad one with Candy over there. Okay, and then there's the happy one with us. Boom, boom, doing it with Drea Kelly. So Candy, she walks out. I don't dip. I don't sling. This isn't me. I'm not trying to do it. So they came back and then Dre was like, look, I know that you're self-conscious about this, so maybe you practice and then we'll come back and we'll see what's going on. Candy's she's had a stink attitude. I didn't like it at all. And I love her. After that, Tiny and Candy, they were talking. And she's like, look, we just need to get an understanding. And she's like, no. I'm just so self-conscious. I don't know how I feel about all of this stuff. And I don't wind my hips and bring it down and bust it to the middle and stuff like that. And Candy's like, look, well, a lot of our songs are about sex. And traces of my lipstick got real sexy. It got real sexy. She said, you can't just be talking about it. You got to look the part, too. Okay, you can't be up here. You remember when Janet Jackson tried to have those tours and she was looking like a fool. You know, she had full herb garment on. No. Okay, you cannot just sit here and talk about it. You need to be able to give us a little bit. From there, we go to Tiny's house first. So, they're trying to figure out the almond milk. Y'all know I love Tiny's family. They're trying to figure out the milk. They have almond milk, which come from almonds. But they're trying to figure out what's the better milk. And the kids don't like the milk. And Tiny's like, well, look, this is what we eating because this is what's better for them. The mother, she's like, she's ready to curse about, this is not better, you're not better, you're good, and this and that, So, let's talk about Tia. That's over. Then Shekinah comes in. Love Shekinah, miss Shekinah so much. Hey, Shekinah. She comes in. She's like, well, what's going on with the group? Tell me about what's going on with the group. She's like, look, we're just trying to work it out. We're trying to get some things together. Howard, what about you and T.I.? They talk about T.I. Blase, blase. When they talk about Xscape, T.I. Tiny was like, look, I'm happy to be back. I need something to do, and this is going to help us bring in the funds. And this is what I don't understand. Okay, Xscape, look into this. Tiny, Tamika, Tasha, and especially you, Candy. Candy's always the first one. Let me talk to you, Candy, for real. You on the Roses related, and I love you. Okay, so this is me talking to a friend, because I do love you. You're always the first one talking about a coin. Who's getting the coin? Securing the bag. But now we're here trying to secure this good bag here to get this money here. And now you like, well, I don't know if I want to, and I'm not sure if I want to. I'm not getting it. And was it the mom was like, look, I will do a song and dance with a gorilla. Come on, okay? Boom, if I had to get this money. And she said here's being a sourpuss. Child that changed the screen to cancer. Don Juan was on the screen. Y'all, when I saw him, picked up the TV and threw it outside. I do not want to see Don Juan. And even Candy was like, he doesn't do promotion for us. He doesn't work with Xscape. He doesn't do anything with Xscape. Well, then we need him to exit stage left. Okay, sir, you are dismissed. Here are your papers. You are dismissed. I was done with it. On the flip side, we also see Tamika and, Candy's talking about the set list that she's gotten from Natasha. Which is basically the order of songs and how they're going to do things. Tamika and Tasha, they're sitting in their box and working with Tasha's husband, Rocky, working it out. Tamika was like, look, I don't feel like everything is good. I need to talk to Candy, but I just feel like she just had a bad attitude like we all did. I just feel like she had a bad attitude and it's not really going to help our group come together cohesively, and we really need to mesh well if we want to make this do what it do. At least make her come in and try. And that's how I felt. At least come in with a positive attitude and try. Rocky was saying like, look, they all have to be together and try to get it together. Latasha, she talks about, well, girl, and forget all of that. I sent this set list in, and you know Candy about to love it. Okay, I went through the songs and it is amazing. Candy's looking through the set list and she said, this is trash, boy, pure trash. Next caller. Okay, it was trash. She doesn't want to start off small. She says she want to start with one of their smashes and end with one of their smashes. Now, y'all know I love y'all some Xscape. Let's say, let's not call it a smash. Because when I think of a smash, I think of like a banger or bop. Let's call it a hit. You had a hit before. And I like the hits. Don Juan, he was like, look, yeah, I feel the same way. We should do something different. Because now we're taking advice from Don Juan, who has nothing to do with the group because we've already deduced that. Anyway, we go out, we go to the studio. Tamika asked Candy about the set list. And she's like, look, I'm not feeling it. Tasha's like, well, what do you mean? Well, I don't understand what you don't mean. I mean, what you mean? And Candy's like, look, I want to start with a hit and I want to end with a hit. And we have we have smashes all day, says Tasha. Candy said, well, if you look here, okay, she took out a composition notebook and she said, well, are you sure? Because she started going through those notes and was like, well, look, if you see here, section 3, Candy was ready, okay? So Tasha wanted to start off with Feel So Good, which is a horrible song to start off with. First of all, I think their fandom really came after that part, even though it was a really, really good song. But their real big fandom came after that, and I don't think that's the song that they should start with. So that's one of the middle songs. Tasha, I think that, Candy wanted to start off with, what did they want to start off with? Just Kickin It. Because that was one of their bangers, and it will get you in the mood, because I'll be like, hey, boom, 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 every man wants a woman, hey. That's what I do agree that you just go, I cannot wait to see them. I'm going to 3 shows. I need free tickets to the New York show, so Candy, if you want to hook me up with a VIP somewhere, Jersey or whatever, you know, I'm doing the East Coast tour. I love them so much. I can't afford the high price tickets, but we get in there. At the end of the day, I felt like Tasha and Candy were having a power struggle, and it just came off ugly. Candy's the youngest, so she came off like whiny, and then Tasha, I'm the diva of the group, so nobody's listening, and it just got nasty. Then T.I. comes in here. We got everybody in our business but our business. He comes in here talking about what people should or shouldn't do and when they should do it first. I just go. Next. We go back to the studio. They start talking about the tour. You know, are they going to do it? Xscape has things to do. They got to get stuff together, whatever. They ask Candy, you know, how you feel about the shows that we have? And Candy's like, y'all feel fine. But she doesn't want to lie. She has some obligations on the table. So she got to do those obligations in between that stuff. They get into a conversation about the trademark and like, yo, this is a business, so we got to make sure that we're doing it with you and da-da-da-da. So Candy was like, they rehashed the story about her signing over her rights and this and that. And she was like, well, I was trying to get everybody a part of it so we can do this all together, but you weren't trying to give me your information, da-da-da-da. I didn't really understand that. All I know is that they were mad about signing. And Candy got mad all over again because she was saying, yo, in 2001, Tasha took her deal, and then when she got dropped and flopped, then she wanted to come back. But because she didn't, Candy wasn't, then they wanted Candy to come back. But Candy's like, look, I'm not doing it. He used it as a scare tactic, like I told y'all before. Conveniently in between, Mona Scott Young is calling, hey, Mona. She's like, look, we're trying to get you onto the BET Awards. Here, Tasha go. Well, I mean, we can do that, but excuse me, Candy. Yeah, excuse me. Are you available? Candy was like, look, I can do it. It don't matter. They're like, look, we can go to it. We got stuff to do. Blase, blase. Candy's just not. I didn't even be in these things, and then we gotta eat it. I really hope she's not like this for the whole season, y'all, because I just can't do it. At the end of the day, they leave out, and Candy's mad. She's like, look, I'm not comfortable, and I feel like you are taking their side. You're supposed to be my girl. Ooh, you know what Candy do. You're supposed to be my girl. What are you doing this for me? You're not listening to me. You talk to these girls all the time. You're not talking to me. You're supposed to be on my side. Why are you not on my side? And Tiny's like, look, let me tell you something real quick. This ain't no Candy Coated Factory. This ain't Phaedra. Okay? Tiny said, look, this ain't Phaedra, bitch. Okay? You gonna talk to me. You gonna R-E-S-P-E, respect me. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. Are you in or are you out? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do this tour, you don't want to do any of these parts, then you need to stop doing Mums the Word. You need to say something. Okay? All on that other show with the girls, you got so much stuff to say. Say it here. If you don't feel comfortable going there and say you don't feel comfortable, then we'll leave it alone. Candy was just emotional. She's like, look, I'm here and we're going to work it out. I'm scared. You can tell she's just nervous. She's scared. She wants to do it. She's a perfectionist. But then also, she has to mesh together with a group. Now she's not just the boss. She's a part of an ensemble. You know, and it's going to be difficult for her. I love the episode. Y'all problem. Now, I know we need a coin and we need a check. But those commercials got to go. I saw more commercials than I did the TV show. This ain't going to work for me, boo. No, man, Pam. That's not going to work. I need to cut down on the commercials. Give us a little bit more of the vocals. Other than that, I really loved the episode. I thought it was really, really good. I'm definitely staying tuned to this. I love all of you guys, Xscape. I love everybody, and I really love the show. Y'all keep rocking with me. If you want to know about me or the other stuff that I do, follow me on Facebook, The Busy Blue. You can also follow and like my pages on social media of Twitter and Instagram, Busy Blue, no space, no E. Y'all, I need to take some medicine and take my butt too bad because I'm feeling, I don't know, like I'm getting a head cold. Everybody stay busy on. Till next time.